Hey everybody, this is LOL Freddy again, and today I have a video for you on how to start a fire using petroleum jelly, or commonly known as Vaseline by the brand name, but it's basically just 100% pure petroleum jelly. I picked this up at the dollar store for exactly $1 plus tax, so it's like $107. A basic fire starter kit, fire steel. I got this from Harbor Freight Tools for about $4, I believe, and it was on sale. And it comes with the actual fire rod, or the steel rod, fire steel rod, and a little piece of what's it called? A serrated blade, hacksaw blade, as you can see. I've used this a couple of times, so you can tell it's got a little bit of serrations in there, but still works just fine, and it's cheap too. And then also, my fuel source is going to be cotton balls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to impregnate this cotton ball with a little bit of petroleum jelly. Well, I would say a generous amount of petroleum jelly. And that should be a good way to basically get the cotton ball hot enough with the actual fire rod to actually start a little flame, and then the actual petroleum jelly will feed the fire, you know, by using as a source of fuel on the cotton itself to make the fire last longer. And this is a viable option if you wanted to basically have a fire starter in your, oops, dropped my cotton ball. If you wanted to have a fire starter inside of a survival bag or a camp bag, what you can do is take a couple of these cotton balls, impregnate them with some petroleum jelly, and put them in a Ziploc bag and just take it with you. The good thing about Vaseline is that it's waterproof, so it's not going to be washed out with water. You will have a problem trying to ignite it if the cotton's wet, but you can always just dry that up. But you don't have to worry about the oil fuel, the petroleum jelly going away, being washed off of it. So yeah, enough talking, let's go ahead and get this started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my petroleum jelly here and basically just dip the cotton ball in there. And again, you don't have to do the whole cotton ball, just a portion of it. Like that. Try not to get on your hands because petroleum jelly is very sticky. Oh, sorry. Wasn't in the shot. Just like basically run it across the petroleum jelly here like that. And just try to get on the cotton ball, but not on your hands, because that stuff is really hard to get off of your hands unless you have like soapy water. What you can do is just spread it around like that. And the important part is that you want to be able to have a part that's not touched by the petroleum jelly. So just free cotton, and then a part where there's petroleum jelly on it. So I'm going to be using this china dish here, this little saucer or whatever it's called. So let me cover up my petroleum jelly, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the fire stick or the fire rod. I'm going to just grind off a little bit of the steel itself onto the dry portion of the cotton ball, or the unvaselined portion right here. So let's see. Just going to grind it a little bit onto that. So this is tricky because it's not easy to get it started right off the bat. You gotta make sure you have a generous amount of fire rod steel on this. But once you get it going, it ignites and it lights and actually runs for a while, which is good to get a fire started, because you don't want something to just go up in flames and then just in a few seconds just dies down, you know? It'll be a little bit harder to start a fire if that happens, so there you go. There you go. Let's see if that's enough. So I'm gonna try and pile this up a little bit closer. I'm trying not to touch it, because if I touch it, the actual shards would get stuck to my hand and my fingers, and it's just a waste. So we'll put it right there. Alright, so let's give it a try. So use the serrated part of your blade on your fire rod, and there we go. That easy. As you can see, it's on fire. I'm right next to my kitchen sink just in case, you know, if it starts to get crazy, I can just put it in the deep sink and then just kind of leave it alone. You don't want to put water on this because it could basically cause the grease to just splatter everywhere, so you have to be careful. The best way would be to smother it. So if this was out of control, what I would use would be my little rice cooker over here and just smother it if that was the case, but it's contained in this little dish. And as you can see, that's only one cotton ball, and I just basically covered it with petroleum jelly on one side, and look how long it burns. That's a healthy fire. You can easily start a fire with that because it just goes on for a while because it's using the white petroleum jelly as a source of fuel. It's just like an oil. And again, what's cool about it is waterproof, so you're not gonna basically get rid of the petroleum jelly by just washing it off. So again, you can put this in a Ziploc bag, maybe double bag it, and put it on your camp bag, your survival bag, and whatnot. And this is a very easy and affordable way to get a fire started. I know some people like to invest on tablets, fire tablets, and things like that. But to be honest, for $1 and a few, I don't know, like $2 max, you can make your own, and you can make a lot of these and just take them with you, give them out to your friends, family members, whatever. But yeah, look at that. You can easily start a fire with that. It keeps going and going. You can put your kindling in there and your little pieces of wood, paper, whatnot, and you can easily get a fire started with this. So yeah. Well, anyways, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. This is just basically making a fire starter on a budget. And as you can see, it works flawlessly. Amazing little cotton ball with petroleum jelly. It's like a little fireball. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys learned something. That's my goal here, is to teach you guys something. And if you have any questions, you can definitely message me on the comment section below. And if you like, you can subscribe to me. I do little random survival stuff like this, but mostly I do video games and streaming, tech how-tos, optimized games, and things like that. But I like to throw in a little bit of survival stuff like this here and there, or little pieces of gear and things like that I like to share with you guys that I enjoy purchasing or using. But yeah, again, hope this video was useful for you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day, okay? Thank you. Bye.